Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Rimworld Alpha 14 on extreme difficulty as the Darkmoon Slavers. Welcome back. In the last episode we built our first shelter over here. We have 10 beds, we have some tables that our people can relax at. Now one of the things that I want to do actually is make a wall over here so that things aren't too ugly anymore. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a door in, which seems to have destroyed my stockpile. I want that one, and that stockpile can go. So we're gonna delete that one. The other thing that we want to do is we need some more wood. So let's chop down the wood in that area, and we also have to start mining. We need some power, we need some warmth, because it's not very warm inside. It has 8 and 9 degrees, and it's daytime, so it's gonna get really, really cold in the night. People won't really like to sleep in the cold, so that's something that needs to happen. And we also have to mine into the mountain. So we're gonna mine over here because that is compacted steel, and if we mine that we get some more steel out of it, which is good. So let's mine those steel things and let's see where that leads us. And I think we're also going to mine one shaft down here to see what that is. It could be that it's another geothermal, which would be really good for us. I'm not sure what it is though. And to ensure that this goes forward in a good fashion, we are going to have a look into our work schedule. So we need people that mine full time. We need people that haul. We need people that build. You're busy building. If you're not busy building, yeah, you can actually mine. And then if you have time, you can haul and clean. We're going to bring haul to a 1. It's a bit difficult because we don't have that many haulers. You are on growing. You're going to be our plant cutter, Solin. So if anything needs plant cutting, then you're going to do that. And if not, then you're going to be mining and hauling and cleaning. Yeah, that's fine. We got you. You're on mining and crafting, so you're going to be mining most of the time. That's good. We got you on hauling 1, plant cutting 1, mining 2. Not sure if that's a good idea, but oh well. You're really good at mining, and you're also set to clean if there's nothing to mine, which is good. We don't have anything to cook as of yet. So we do seem to have 3 dedicated plant cutters, 3 dedicated miners, and some haulers and cleaners. Plant cut, you're going to clean as well, I think. So yeah, that looks fine. That actually looks fine. Okay, and then one thing that we have to do after we got the heat and the shelter and all that is we need to beautify our things. So you can see that this is a spacious bedroom. It is somewhat dirty and it is neutral. You can see the -1s. The higher the number, the better. So the -1s are a little bit ugly, but we have 2 pretty good beds, which people like. This is an ugly room because of the because of our stockpile over there, and because of the walls. Now you can see that things where you don't see a number, they are neutral. You can see that the walls over here are -2, while the wooden walls are 0. So we definitely have to do something. I think we might just floor that area. You can also smooth the floor. Is that all? That's all granite, marble. That isn't though. That's gravel and soil. So what we're gonna do is we're going to give this a wooden floor, and we are going to smooth that floor in here. I think we're just gonna go for that one, I guess. That should be fine. What's that? Come on. Oh, that seems to be soil as well. Yeah, that's gravel. Okay, so we're gonna floor that area. It's gonna look a bit ugly, but what can you do? Okay, and that should get rid of the ugliness, I hope. Yeah, I think that's about it. We can unpause now. I'm gonna go down to speed 1. Where's the thunderstorm raging at the moment? Yeah, it's still over there. That's fine. As long as it's over there, I'm happy. You're hauling steel. Oh, we didn't have all our steel. Okay, that's good. Bring the steel. We're going to mine that one, and we're gonna make a room out of it. So yeah, let's bring up the speed. It might be kind of wasteful to floor everything, but I think it's fine actually, because it will definitely bring up the mood of people that have to sleep in there and that have to be in that room. Problem is that that room might be a bit cramped, so I'm not quite sure how to deal with that. I think we're gonna close off that room at some point. Definitely want to mine the steel vein. Come on, people. Yeah, and that is also too small, that room, to really be our our stockpile room, which is not great, but oh well. At least we're getting our sleeping room done, and as you can see, a lot of problems are gone. The problem is that the room is still a bit dirty, but it's getting better. At least it's neutral now. We have a lot of debuffs in there, which is why it's quite important to have someone to actually clean. That thing is being built. People are very busy. I certainly do relish the work ethics. We can give them their plan over here, so you can tell them when to sleep, because there are people that do have the night owl trait, and they won't be really happy if they have to work during the day. So you have to give them a different schedule. But for now, it's fine. Just have to tell them to go to bed, but I don't want them to force to sleep if they are already done with it, because that's fine if they're done sleeping. We're gonna give them a little bit of joy, so we're gonna give them a horseshoe pin for out here that they can use. That's fine. Merkbot already went to sleep. It's been a big day, buddy, so I definitely understand. You can't haul that one. Gungeon, you're hauling wood. Please haul that one. It's in the way, so the door isn't closed. What? No, dude, haul that stuff. Please. Thank you. So we've got one survival meal in there. The meals are going to be our biggest problem at some point, because we're gonna run out of them, and yeah, then we might have to butcher people that we meet. Cannibalism, basically. Yeah, I know. Cannibalism is nice. Somewhat. Sometimes. Never, actually. I mean, it's better when you're the one that's doing the eating, but in general, cannibalism, not a big fan of it. But we might have to revert to that. Okay, guys. What are you doing? You're consuming that survival meal. You are not doing anything, so please at least haul that wood while you're moving inside. Just be a bit economical, alright, will you? Still harvesting that pine tree. That's some real dedication, Enderun. I'm impressed. Okay, now would you mind hauling that wood? We're already going inside. He's going to sleep, which is totally fine. And the horseshoe pin has been done as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to give people some joy time, so that they don't freak out completely. We're going to have problems, I think, because we have two beautiful women with us. Our sex slave, Deslock, and our pop idol, Urmos. And I think people are going to try to make some advances. They're going to be unhappy if those advances are not being met. Let's just see how it goes. I'm going to bring up the speed. Everyone is sleeping now. I think that's been a pretty successful day one. We got our home, we got our stuff. You can certainly do more if you have 10 people as compared to having 3. But we do have the ticking clock of our food. I mean, we don't have 87, we do have slightly more food, but still. Thunderstorm is still raging over there, slowly burning down every food and every wood over there. There is some stuff coming back, but the problem is they will stay at 5% grown, right? Because they will never get the temperature or the light that they need to grow, so I could try to chop them down, but I don't think that's really going to work. Yeah, must designate plants. I could cut them, but I can't really chop them. I don't think they're gonna give much wood, so wood is actually gonna be pretty scarce, which is why we need to move into stone cutting. I need a research bench for that, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So my pot is already up. He's eating. What can you do, my pot? You can hunt. You can art, you can research, so I guess we should get to that. I guess we should start with a research bench. In some place at least. Yeah, it's still icy cold. People are getting annoyed because people get up, so they get disturbed sleep. Which is one of the reasons why we need separate bedrooms for everyone. It's just gonna be kind of difficult to make that happen. Because we have 10 people, so we need 10 separate bedrooms, which is quite a task. I'm gonna mine that one out as well, and then we just make a wooden wall. Okay, so let's go for the wooden wall in there to get rid of any debuff. Like that, I think. And then we're gonna make a door into this so that we can move freely. Now people are smoothing the floor. This should be rather nice at some point. I'm going to have to place a dumping stockpile over here where people can throw in that junk. For example, those wooden chunks. Someone is cleaning. That's very good. I like it. 3 colonists idle, yeah. Spotnik, Hillhome, and Melkpot, the people that are better at killing than doing anything else. We don't really have anything to do for you yet, but we're gonna get attacked, and then you're going to be the most important people in the colony. For now, just stay back, and yeah. Want more of the steel. Mining along the steel vein. And I think we're also going to mine that one so that we get another room out of this. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna let it be. Maybe we're gonna do something like that one. Orders. Let's increase that stockpile area. If you start a stockpile inside an already existing stockpile and just drag it out, crap. Normally you would get that stockpile increased, but it doesn't seem like I can make that happen. Now I can. Okay. I was trying to show something, and then it's bound to go wrong. That's just how this goes normally. Okay, we're smoothing the floor. That makes me happy. Can we smooth that one as well? I wonder... Let's have a look. Yeah, we're gonna smooth that one. And smooth that one. And then we're gonna have some very smooth areas. What's that one? What's that terrain? Smooth granite. Alright, has already been smoothed. That's fine. We want some research benches so that we can use the working power of those people that can't do anything. And for Spotnik we want a sculptor's table so that he can start making his art, because that is what he does. Let's bring up the speed. We're gonna need some power soon-ish. I would go for the fuel generator to get some heat, but it actually doesn't give you any heat, so that's kind of shitty. There's a lot of wood out there. We have to bring that inside, or it's gonna burn down when it gets struck by the thunder. Let's do that. So that is a rough granite, that is smooth granite. So let's have a look into that room. That room is rather nice now, actually. It's only a little bit dirty. That room is neutral, and I think that is as good as we can currently expect. I could mine out the edges of that room to replace it with a wall, but I'm not sure if that is actually really necessary. So we did that, and now we're going to put a fuel generator in there. So power, fuel generator, yes, make it so. And then I think we're going to go for another wall in there. So that fuel generator is rather ugly, so we don't really want it in there. Oh, we don't want it visible. And we also want that steel mined out. And the fuel generator will basically give us some power by burning wood. And then we can make some light in there. We can put a heater in, which should help with stuff. We can generally try to make this a better place. One of the things that we also want is we want the research bench, our first one. I'm gonna place that down there, and we also want. Well, I'm not sure if we really need the wooden chair. Let's have a look. Comfort, 0.7. What about these guys? How comfortable are you? 0.5. Well, people are sitting on this for a long time. I think we're gonna go for a comfortable dining chair on the research bench. Might actually be a good idea. Okay, so we're moving northwards, which is actually where I want to start my farm with the steam gaze over there. But it's not a bad idea to have this contained. How spacious is this? Rather spacious. So that's fine, actually. That's really good that we have a rather spacious room. If we can make it lit, then it's going to be a really good room. Well, components. Have our components been hauled inside? Yes, they have. Okay. Stuff is burning. Where's the thunderstorm? On the left? I don't see it. Thunderstorm? Where is it? Yeah, it's still over there. Raging. It's gonna be difficult, but it's not impossible to survive that. You know, people are going to sleep. They're getting disturbed because people are coming in. Which is not good, but at least they shouldn't get disturbed now. Let's have a look at the needs. Disturbed in sleep. It's not great. No, crap. Yeah, we gotta do something about it. Definitely gotta do something about it. I'm not sure what. Could just go for mini bedrooms instead of sleeping barracks. Still waiting for this to be built. Should actually be any problems in building this. We do have the steel, we do have the components. Oh, crap. No. We want to cancel this. I botched that up. Because you can actually make the research benches, not out of steel, but out of wood, which is what we want. Steel is a little bit more valuable to us, at least at the moment. There's a lot of wood over here. What I also want to do is increase the stockpile over there. So let's do that. And then what we want is a wooden door over here. Right. Okay, so people are getting annoyed because people are getting up. Yeah, this has to change rather soon. Spotting is having some fun with throwing horseshoe pins. That's going to be a very cramped room. Gonna mine that one out as well. This needs to be hauled because it's rather ugly. Getting some wood. I do think that we should kind of chop all that wood down. I mean, get as much wood as we can while it's still there, not burnt down. Right. So we struck compacted steel. I guess that's a thing. Oh yeah, okay, so now we can set a research, and we're gonna go for stone cutting so that we can use stone blocks instead of other stuff. And Melkpot is getting to it. We're gonna build a second research bench soon-ish over here. And we do have our fuel generator now, so what we want is some light. It's on the furniture. We want to go with a standing lamp. We're maybe here, maybe one over here. Maybe one over here, and I think we also want to go for one in here, just so people don't go crazy. I'm not going to put any into the sleeping room because they don't need that, they are sleeping. Alright, and suddenly this place looks rather nice. We do have a visitor now. A recruiter from Thieves Village is visiting the colony. She's named Kaori Suniga. She seems to have a few items to trade. Interesting. Where are you? I wonder if she can make it to us. We have personal defense weapon. Right. PDW, personal defense weapon. Yeah. Micro submachine gun. Short range, low power, high rate of fire. Very quick to aim and fire. That's actually not too bad, that thing. Yeah, but I think I'm going to end it here. First, I'm going to put another wooden research bench in there. We are done mining out the steel vein. Furniture. Let's put another dining chair on there so we can do more research. We got a couple of people that can do research and not much else, so it's actually kind of good. And we also want to mine over here to see what's actually happening. And then what we want is this thing mined. So we have 1, 2, we're gonna need another one so that we can put some more production things in that room, and we want that hauled as well. But for now I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series in the future, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.